What's going on, guys? Ro here, back with another video. Today, hopping back into American Truck Simulator with the Kenworth W990 from last episode. And of course, we're here with Worldwide Trucking. I'm going to be hauling used packaging, in fact, about 35,000 pounds of used packaging from the Tidbit and Vancouver, Washington to the Bellingham, Washington sell goods. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the truck and the trailer, of course. Got that matching paint job looking pretty fresh, if I don't say so myself. Keep covering it with the wall, don't mind that. But yeah, let's go ahead and fire her up. And we will go ahead and get on our way here. Everything's all loaded up and everything. Wrong license plate. Actually, no, wait, that's the trailer. Trailer doesn't matter, right? I don't need that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. I have some topics to discuss, as always. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Man, it feels good to be back in this truck. I have missed it. Gonna slow roll our way out of here. 15 miles an hour.
In 200 meters, turn right.
I followed Morgan
Freeman.
Turn right. And as my voice navigator. For those that didn't see that last video.
Use the right lane.
Don't need our blinker on anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the topics. So obviously, as you may have noticed, took a quick break from making videos, or it was supposed to be a quick break, just by like a week. I should probably shift.
Use the right lane.
Took what was supposed to be a quick break from making videos just to kind of recollect my thoughts and everything. Unfortunately, as I was getting ready to get back into making videos, I had decided, what video I was going to do. I was going to hop back into Siege and everything. Yeah, I got hit by a car. I was on my way home from work. I was riding an electric scooter. Some jackass in a fucking black Jeep decided, hey,
use the left lane.
I'm just going to go ahead and try and run this kid over. So, got a bit banged up. Nothing broken, as far as I'm aware. Everything seems to be working all right. Just a lot of pain. But, let's go ahead and get cruise control going, actually. It's gonna be a long haul. Okay, really not that long. I'm just going through Washington. That's it. I don't even think I'm taking any exits until I get to Bellingham, so, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm okay. Yeah, I've had a week and a half, almost 2 weeks actually, to recover, from said hit and run, because, they did drive away. Obviously, they tried to kill me. They're not going to stick around for that. But, yeah, I was gonna hop back into doing videos. Obviously that happened, so had to take even more time off. More time than I had originally planned actually just got added to that. But we are back. We in this. And yeah, I mean, I've been pretty busy with work. Working that full time. Some may call it a 9 to 5. In my case, it's like a 3 to midnight. Gotta love night shift. But, yeah, I've been working a lot. I have been covering at 2 different stores. So, obviously, there's my home store, which is the one that I was walking home from when I got hit by that car. And then there's also another store that I used to work at. They need help. So, of course, I am that help. I'm really not appreciating this higher RPM cruising at 60. So, let's go ahead and not do that, first of all. Let's go ahead and do this. And then set cruise to there, 64. There we go, 64. Nintendo 64. Huh. Speaking of Nintendo, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, I've had some time to kind of relax and focus on my job, kind of de-stress as I try. Oh, that's more of a trying thing. Gotta use the left lane. I really gotta stop saying gotta to everything. That's a bad habit I've picked up from working Five Guys. But I mean, yeah, I've also been kind of preparing myself mentally to potentially get
use the left lane.
Promoted. Okay, if this navigation is not going to shut up, I'm just going to disable it. But yeah, I've been trying to kind of prepare myself mentally, slash maybe emotionally. I don't know why emotion would really kick into that, but anyway, but been trying to prepare myself to potentially get my old shift lead position back. Obviously requires a bit more responsibility and proactiveness. But yeah, been just doing that, living a life, as they say, or as white people say. But yeah, been just kind of dealing with that.
Use the left lane.
Shut up. This entire time. So, you know, I'm just gonna go in the left lane. Maybe she'll tell me to, or maybe she'll shut up now. I don't know. I'm hoping. But yeah, I mean, besides getting hit by a car and not doing YouTube and working, I've also been working on a new special project that I plan to release on the channel. However, it's not actually related to... I'm gonna kill someone. Not related to anything else this channel has really seen slash done before.
Navigation resumed.
This way? This way. Turn off blinker. Yeah, that was legit. 100%. Definitely didn't clip through that barricade. Can I do that? Just wondering, can I clip through that same barricade? Let me just check that. Is that a yes? That's a no. Well, I tried. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, moving on. So, ooh, we're entering Seattle. I've heard of this place. I've heard of Seattle. I hear it's pretty nice. But, yeah, I've been working on this special project. I'm not gonna relay any details other than it has nothing to do with what I've ever done on this channel before.
Use the left lane.
Almost, there's actually kind of related. No, that's not really related. So yeah, that's chill. I'm gonna not follow this exit. In fact, I'm just gonna go all the way to the left because Google Maps really likes telling me to use the left lane. Okay, 17th, and we will go ahead and turn shut up cruise control on. Hey, look, it's the Rainier building. That's where Rainier beer is made, by the way, in case you know Rainier beer. That building. But yeah, and then as far as Vector V6, you know, my upcoming design change, it's coming along well. Still releasing in November. Can't really release or reveal too much about it, just because, you know, top secret classified shit. I'm just kidding. It's coming. It's coming along. It's making its rounds through certain platforms to a very, very, very select few people. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be launching in late November, just to kind of coincide with my YouTube channel's anniversary, because we are approaching the 5th anniversary. Yeah, pretty excited about that. But next topic is actually here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Photo Studio, photo mode, and there, that right there. So right here, I am going to PAX West this week. Pretty excited about that. I did go last year. I went on a Saturday, I believe. This year it's going to be a little bit different, going in on a Friday. This, you know, the first day of PAX West. So, theoretically less things sold out. I don't know. I didn't really plan ahead for this. I honestly kind of forgot about PAX a little bit. But yeah, I do, you know, still plan on going. I have the day off from work. I'm definitely going. Unless I get hit by another car, then that might not happen. I don't know. I was in so much pain last time. This time might kill me.
Lane.
I am in the left lane. Google. Eat my... I can't say that. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah. Speaking of PAX, you know, video games and all that lovely stuff. I recently invested in a console, not like an Xbox or PlayStation. I got a Nintendo Switch. Decided to try and get back into the handheld gaming thing. Switch is pretty nice. You know, I've had all three main consoles, right? We have the Xbox One. Whoops, drifting. We have the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo Switch. I have had all three now. And so far, I've only had it for about a week, I think. But really, really liking the Nintendo Switch. It's just portable. The battery life is great on it. You know, it's USB Type-C because any other method of USB sucks. It's pretty nice to have. I already went to a way station. Why are you like this? There's a car in that lane. I can't quite make it. Alright, there we go. We're all good.
Navigation resumed. Continue straight.
And hard brakes. Okay. Let's go ahead and just boop and go. Boop and go. Nope. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this. Eat my dust. It'd help if I knew how to shift. Also, turn off the damn blinker. Told you I was gonna win. Yeah, Nintendo Switch is awesome. I honestly, since I got the Switch, actually, you know, honestly, since getting hit by a goddamn car, I haven't really played on my PC very much. I mean, I hopped into ATS for the first time in forever, last night. Went to bed, wheel was still plugged in, went to work, wheel was still plugged in, got home, wheel was still plugged in, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna record some ATS. And now here we are at 4:20 in the morning. Hey, 4:20. But yeah, haven't really been playing very much. I've been playing mostly on the Switch. I've probably put in more hours on the Switch than the PC this week. Not surprised, Breath of the Wild is just amazing. I do plan on picking up more games. That's the only real game that I have for it. I mean, I have other games installed, like, free. Don't know. Alright, let's get in 17th, cruise control, and cruise at 62. Okay. But yeah, loving the Switch. Haven't really been playing Siege very much. Tried. Haven't really nailed it just yet.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
Got it. God, keep saying got it. It's just such a
Take
bad
the exit
habit.
on the right.
I'm taking the exit on the right. Thank you very much.
Use the right lane, then turn right.
I am going very quick for 35. Actually, no, I'm going 25 now.
Turn right.
Turn right. After, you know, traffic goes through. Hey, nice slick top. That's not a slick top. It looked like a slick top from this angle. I wish it was a slick top. Nice explorer, though. Washington State Patrol. Back at it again. Yeah. I honestly think out of all the games that I've got in my inventory,
Use the left
or in my
lane, then
library,
turn left.
I should say. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm just gonna yeet
Turn
myself
left.
across 3 lanes. By yeet, I mean very slowly crawl.
Turn
Where am I
left.
turning? Here. Oh. This is awkward. Oh. Okay, I would like to be in reverse. Hopefully there's not a car behind me because I can't see. Alright.
You have arrived.
Sorry, Mustang. We're going to have to hold off for just a moment while I crawl in here. Okay, now, real question. How am I backing into this spot? I'm thinking blind it, because I don't think there's any other option besides potentially making a fat U-turn in this corner. That's not going to happen. There's no way that's going to happen. Ooh, wait. Can I go back there? Like, can I just... No, I can't. Okay. This sucks. This really sucks. Okay, now all I have to do is not hit this trailer or any of the other trailers in this yard, and I should be A-okay. Plus, also, guessing where I'm going to park is probably a really bad idea. I'm pretty sure my trailer is not at all going where it needs to go. Double check. Oh, wow. Actually, it kind of is. By some miracle. Pull forward. Stop. Crank the wheel to the right. And reverse. Ooh, wow. My desk just vibrated from that. Okay, I can kind of see it now. Which means anyone watching this in 1080p is, like, completely clueless of what the f doing. I just swore. That's a bad word. I can't say that here. I'll get to that in a minute. Alright. Okay, I definitely have the spot lined up if I can just learn how to not hit that trailer behind me. I'm not gonna hit that trailer behind me, am I? I'm just gonna barely miss it. Okay. Crank left. Crank right. Just coast. Getting close. Stopping. Okay. Correcting. Ooh, wow, that is... Ooh, that is pretty straight. I like this. I'm gonna move just ever so slightly. That probably did, what, an inch worth of adjusting? Maybe like 2 inches. Nope, don't want to go that way. This way. Then correct. See, I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea how to control this thing. Okay. And stop. Parking brake. Oh, yeah, look at that. Alright, we are good. Disable hazard flashers, disable engine, hit the enter key, and here we go. Alright. So we hold, doesn't say the 35,000 pounds, I think, of used packaging from Vancouver, Washington to Bellingham, Washington. Traveled a total of 237 miles. Trip took 5 hours and 49 minutes. Consumed 56.1 gallons of diesel. $8,616 for my troubles. Wow, 2.2 grand. Oh, well, 2.3 grand at this point. Just on a proficiency bonus. Trailer maneuvering bonus of 55 XP to bring my total XP to 437. Very nice. Nowhere near leveling up to 41, but that's fine. And I think we're doing all right. Let's go ahead and do another quick trip here, if I can find one. All right, let's go ahead and do 41,827 pounds of empty pallets from Bellingham to Tacoma. Might as well. All right. Let's go ahead and figure out where the hell we're going. It's definitely not here. Let's go and pull all the way to the left. So we're going to have to make this right turn and then an immediate right turn. I almost hit the damn gate. That would have been smart. I'm going to skip that part. Let's go ahead and move on to this one, which is the chopping block. If you're not new to the channel, you know this. If you are new to the channel, then let me refresh your, or let me tell you what exactly I'm talking about here. This is not a cooking show. Chopping block for me. My chopping block is basically every year, at the end of the year, I go through what's on the roster of the channel, and I decide if anything should stop.
Continue straight.
One year it was the Long Dark. I think last year was actually Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is really funny because Ghost Recon Wildlands is now back. Well, coming back. Can't remember other shows that were actually affected by this. Oh, yeah. Liberty Law was on that chopping block, wasn't it? 2017, after the big GTA 4 update killed all mods, I think. That seems to... Yeah, I think that's what happened. Might have been 2017. Seems like a 2017 thing. Maybe it was 2016, actually. I don't know. Either way, that was the thing. But yeah, it's just a chance for me to kind of go over my channel, decide what needs to go, and make it happen. This year,
Use the right lane, then turn right.
that tradition may continue. Or it may not. I
Turn
don't know.
right.
There's one series that's kind of like lingering in the back of my mind about, should I end it here? Is that enough? You know, have I done enough? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's your guys' opinion? Rainbow Six Siege, should it stay or go? Because I'm kind of unsure if I should continue with it. I mean, I'll leave that entirely up to you, obviously. You're the viewers. You're the ones that come to this channel for it. If you do come here for it. I need to turn right. I'm gonna very... Ooh, that was risky. Almost killed him. That's a Mustang. But yeah, I'm unsure about Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, it's probably here to stay. Let's be honest. Like, it's the easiest thing for me to record. You stay right where you are. It's the easiest thing to record for me. It's very quick. Like, if I want to record something, open Siege, start recording. That's it. Like, it doesn't take any, like, prep. It doesn't take planning. Like, worldwide trucking takes planning. I have to go through this giant list of things to talk about, write it all out, and all that jazz. Then for... Please shift. 13. There we go. Then for, San Andreas Law, it's like, I gotta go through, a ton of, like, extra recording. There's a lot of just time waiting, sitting for calls and dumb stuff to happen. I am not following the speed limit at all on this road. I've been fully aware of that this entire time.
Meters,
I just
turn
don't
right.
care. I should turn right up here, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. Okay, let's go ahead and just turn these off.
Turn right.
Let's go ahead and do 8th gear.
You have arrived.
Actually, let's not do 8th gear because I've come to a stop. That would be a dumb idea. I don't think I'm gonna actually make this turn. I think I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit too close. I'm just gonna keep my foot on the clutch. Hi. that's the gate. Alright, please go in reverse. Thank you. Alright, just ever so... Okay, there we go. We're good. Are we clear? Yeah, we're clear. I'm just gonna kind of roll into this. I don't feel like shifting. Boop. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into cargo market and select this thing. And then undo the parking brake. What are we doing here? Oh wow, that's easy in quotes because I don't know how to drive. Clearly. Really long. Okay. I'm gonna do this, actually. Let's go ahead and just... Now it's not a blind back in if I can get in reverse. Remember when I said easy back in? Right? I feel like I might have said that when I pulled into this lot. And then I very quickly said I don't know how to drive. I was not kidding. This is terrible. This is not textbook. This is like a college textbook from 10 years ago. Very, very used. Okay. Let's go ahead and just... Nope. Reverse. Totally got this. Go ahead and just hit that key, and then it loads, and then it goes away, and then I turn the truck back on, then I shift, and then I disable the parking brake, and I make you dizzy. Okay, moving on. Yeah. What else is there to talk about, really? I mean, there's... Oh, I got 3 topics. Okay, I gotcha. I see. Turning left.
Navigation resumed. Turn right.
I don't know why I just shifted into 8th. I'm clearly coming to a stop right here. This sucks. Whee! Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna tip. I'm about to bust. Alright, so... Obviously, this would not be an episode of Worldwide Trucking without me talking about the PC build that I've been working on for the past 26 decades. Slight exaggeration. Yeah. This long time coming Vectro Mark II PC build, which, by the way,
right lane,
I'm still trying to come up with a real name for it. Vectro Mark II is not going to stick. Fine, get me for speeding. Don't get me for this red light. So, most of the parts that I originally had planned for this build are still happening. I've already got a couple things, nothing has actually changed with the PC since the last video, unfortunately, just budget problems. But...
Turn right.
I am... So here's what I've got. A right turn here, first of all. Should probably do that. But anyway, here's what I got. I got the case, so it's an NZXT H700i. Very nice case. Loving it. Tempered glass. You know, it's nice, big, boxy. Just very minimal, sleek design. And of course it's, you know, in white and black, so it's this very nice, like, contrast build. I might call it the Stormtrooper. No, I can't call it the Stormtrooper. That was my other build. But I've got the case. I've got a few fans. Probably more fans in my PC than I have on YouTube. Hey, kill me. What else did I get that's new? Oh, yeah, obviously the NVMe, PCIe SSD. God, such a mouthful. It's a 2 terabyte Samsung Evo Plus NVMe PCIe SSD. And I've been loving it. It is so quick. I haven't had any loading issues with any games other than Tourist Bus Simulator, which is just absolute cancer, and I don't think I'll ever be able to play it again. Slight rant over. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, I haven't gotten any other parts for it. I've you know, this PC has been something that I've been working on, and I've wanted done by the end of this year. Actually, I wanted it done by the fall, and fall is coming, and it's not going to be done in time. And you want me to pull in that way station, and I'm like, no, so I'm just going to keep driving, because you can suck it. Ooh, ticket. But moving on.
Use the left lane.
So here are the parts that I am still planning on getting. These are the parts that are required. First of all, CPU, Intel i9-9900K. That was what was planned from the start. Still getting it because it's the best damn CPU on the market. So, yeah. Moving on, we have the Gigabyte Z390 Designaire motherboard. This was a very tough motherboard choice. Not necessarily a tough choice, it was hard getting to this point. I have, you know, requirements that need to be met for this motherboard, and originally I was looking at a Gigabyte Aorus Pro, or an Ultra. I was kind of, you know, juggling between the two ideas. And eventually, after a little bit of research, I decided to go with the Designaire instead. Completely different board, same company, and I've had a Designaire before for this PC right now. In fact, that was the board that I had a few months ago before it died, and then I had to switch back to my old motherboard, which is an MSI Crate Gaming 3X or some shit like that. Man, this censoring sound effect is really getting old. But I decided on this Designaire motherboard because it has one feature that no other motherboard that I have been able to find has. Thunderbolt 3. How in the heck does no other motherboard, at least for this socket, the 1151, legendary socket, by the way, how is there no other Thunderbolt 3 options? I'm shocked, first of all. Second of all, this board is actually only like 240 bucks compared to some MSI board called the Godlike or the Meg or whatever. That's like $500 something. A little bit ridiculous. Also, not 500. I think it was $700. Doesn't have Thunderbolt 3. Thunderbolt 3 is such a nice thing to have. I don't understand.
Use the left lane.
I am now realizing I'm ranting, and I'm gonna stop. And also, Google Maps, please shut up. Moving on. See, I'm getting the Z390 Designaire motherboard. That is sorry. Also, it just looks beautiful. Go ahead and Google it. Here's a picture, by the way, on the screen. Moving on. the cooler for the CPU. Very important. I'm coming off of a Kraken X41, which is a 140 millimeter radiator, I believe. So it's just one fan, but I am going to get a NZXT Kraken X72, which is a 360 millimeter
Use the left
rad,
lane.
short for radiator. Got it, left lane. So that's 3 120 millimeter fans. So very nice. Hopefully that's gonna cool my PC a lot better, or cool my CPU, I should say, a lot better than previous. I need to slow down. Previous cooling options I've had before. I need to really slow down. Oh god, I really need to. I'm gonna just merge. Yeah, let's do that. Speed limit didn't go down, so why did you go down? I'm gonna just bump this back up. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you though, despite how much I might want to. Now you're going faster than me. You are not a very nice person.
Use the left lane.
Shut up. As for case fans, I'm gonna stick with the NZXT AER or Air RGB fans. I probably won't do full RGB. I'll probably do, I think, so I have a 140 right now. I have a 140 millimeter RGB fan right now. That's the only 140 millimeter that I'm gonna have. The rest are 120 millimeters. I think there's 3 more that I'll get that are RGB, and the rest will not be. But I'm not entirely sure about that, because to be fair, the RGB version is only like $10 more per fan. So what? Shell out another $30 and I've got a full RGB kit. Kind of like that idea. Obviously, to pair with the RGB fans, I am going to need a NZXT Hue 2 system. So obviously, got to pick that up too. Those are really all the parts that I need. These are the parts that, without, I can't actually run this new PC build. After that, there are other parts that I am considering. Well, not considering necessarily.
Use the right lane. Then take the exit on the right.
Dynafier. This next part, or well, next couple parts are what I'm planning to get regardless. I just don't need them at the moment. Oh boy.
Turn left.
Please don't stop me on a hill. Please don't stop me on a hill. Please don't. Please stop. By like a millimeter, you got me on a red light tick. I hate you. Also, should probably just kind of... Nah. I might as well just go. I mean, I already quote-unquote ran that red light, and now the light is green, so, you know, that, you know, I should go. But yeah, so I'm getting the 32 gigabyte kit of the Corsair Vengeance.
Then turn left.
I'm just gonna mute the game when she talks at this point. I'm just like, if I'm aim, that's not where I'm turning. Let's turn
left
here. That's a stop sign. I don't care. Let's go ahead and just hop into options, and then we go into gameplay, and that's not where I want to go. Let's go ahead and go to audio, where you can then find the enable voice navigation button, and then disable it, and then go back into drive and pretend she was never there. Sound like a plan? Yeah. So we're turning here to Walbert, I guess. We are going to the back, it looks like. But anyway, so I'm getting a 32 gigabyte kit of the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro at 3600 megahertz. So that's actually a step up from the 16 gigabyte kit of Corsair Vengeance LPX at 3200 megahertz that I have now. So it's going to be clocked a little higher, and of course it's double the capacity. So, you know, whoa, way better. Nice Boeing trailer. Why did you have to stick me at this end? I hate you. Like, it's completely to the end. I'm going to hit something. I'm just going to continue like nothing happened. Just continue running over these containers real quick. There is no way I'm making this U-turn. Am I gonna jackknife this thing? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I can totally do this. Totally, 100%. Give it my all. Give it my all. I don't like this at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and just hug this fence. Very nice fence. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, now the real question, how the hell am I gonna back into this spot? Because ooh, that was not a good start. Let's see, and the other part that I am planning on getting that's not needed and not really time sensitive or anything, is the Corsair RM850X power supply, but this time in white. And I say this time because actually the black version is what I have now. I just want one that matches my build. Oh my god, we're good. Okay. That was a pain in the pain in the butt. Okay, so yeah, I decided to get a new power supply because you know, I've had this power supply for what, 2-3 years now, and you know, obviously we didn't have a power supply this long. You get a new one. Doesn't matter if it's like dead or not. I mean, power supplies, they go bad. So I'm just gonna get a new one, and I want it to match my build, even though it's not even gonna be seen in my build. I want it to match, so that's what we're doing. And then the one part that I'm going to wait on, I will need it at some point. It's just, again, not needed now. But that would be picking up a second 2 terabyte Samsung Evo Plus NVMe PCIe SSD, because I will run out of space at some point for games. I mean, I have this 2 terabyte right now, and I've got 500 gigs open, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice luxury to have. This SSD is incredibly quick, and really liking it. Is there a rest stop nearby I can stop? Oh, hey, wow, there's a garage here across the street, but I'm gonna go for the rest stop, because the heck with it. Moving on to the last couple of topics, kind of real quick. First of all, Worldwide Trucking is probably about to expand. I just have to get the game first. But I'm very interested in picking up another game, trucking game. Not going to say what it is, obviously, because spoilers. But yeah, that is the plan. Worldwide Trucking will have its first expansion. You know, instead of just American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, I will have now another truck simulator that doesn't even have truck or simulator in its name. So that's, you know, that's nice. But then the Worldwide series, you know, the Worldwide Trucking series, I felt like it felt so lonely. Kind of like what happened with San Andreas Law, you know, it was the only series, so I decided to make San Andreas Wanted, and then San Andreas became a franchise, and now we're getting a new San Andreas potentially that I can't talk about yet, and I almost absolutely just spoiled it. But you know, Worldwide Trucking, it's been around for a while, currently on episode 15, but I mean, they don't happen very much, so number doesn't really have to be that high. Man, Worldwide Trucking has been out for, what, 2 years now? Let's get in second gear. Okay, cool, let's go. But yeah, you know, Worldwide Trucking has been around, and I think, you know, it's time to really make something out of the Worldwide name. Is there a gas station I can actually pull into? Oh, hey, over here. But yeah, I wanted to, expand on the worldwide name, not just do trucking. And so, worldwide transit became a thing. Well, is becoming a thing because, bus driving and everything. So, that's a really weird way for me to announce a new series. Just saying, I think that's the worst new series announcement I've ever done. That sucks. Well, yeah, worldwide trucking. It's no longer going to be the only worldwide and no longer going to be the only simulation series on the channel. Worldwide transit is now going to be a thing. I'm already thinking of expanding upon it, and it hasn't even started. It was supposed to be Tourist Bus Simulator and Bus Simulator 18. However, obviously Tourist Bus Simulator is a broken, complete pile of crap, so I can't really use it at all. Like, at all. I load the game, then I click continue game, and then my game crashes to the desktop with no error or anything. Actually, it does spit up an error. It just says fatal error and then close dialogue, and that's it. Nothing. So, cool beans. Thanks, guys. I paid for that, by the way, so feel free to give me my money back. But yeah, I'm definitely looking into expanding on the worldwide transit end, because it doesn't have to just be busing. It could be trains, it could be planes. Honestly, there's a lot of possibilities. Another funny thing is it'll also potentially, if it ever actually happens, would be Euro Truck Simulator 2, because Euro Truck Simulator 2 is supposed to be getting a busing expansion. Apparently. They were going to do their own, Euro Coach Simulator, and then they decided, hey, we're just going to make it a DLC or something for ATS 2, and I don't know what the plan is with that. So, honestly, I'm just... take it with a grain of salt. It is SES after all. But yeah, one last thing, kind of obvious because I've been censored so many times during this episode. Worldwide trucking is now going to be family friendly. Period. Immediately. Effective immediately. I can't swear anymore. This sucks because I really like swearing. Yeah, decided to try and change things up a little bit. Because, I know that there's a bit of a younger audience that watches worldwide trucking just because, it's trucks, big, cool trucks and everything. And I feel like I should really take that into account. As for, San Andreas Law, I know that kids watch it. Like, I know that. But it's San Andreas Law, which is a lot of shooting, a lot of blood. It's Grand Theft Auto. Why control what I say when the video game, like, when you shouldn't even be watching it in the first place? So, yeah. I don't know. That's my opinion on it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's all I gotta say. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below if you have suggestions or feedback for me. If you want to stay up to date and see the newest content as soon as it's out, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my Discord server and even gain early access to new content. That happens actually not at all anymore. I stopped doing that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Ro, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, which I'm probably about to record right now. Deuces.